Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my...
Yo, good morning. Today is chest and shoulders day. Just sitting out here getting some sun. What I got for breakfast, I got a shake, fruit, oats, protein, collagen, and I got a bagel. You gotta chase your dreams. You gotta find something you're passionate about and put everything you have into it. I don't wanna die unsatisfied. I wanna die fulfilled. And I wanna die knowing that I did everything I fucking could, as hard as I could. So many people are average. They wake up, go to their 9-to-5 job, go home, go to bed, do the same thing every fucking day. And that just sounds miserable. That's just sounds like you're wasting time until you die. You need to have a purpose. Can't be like all these sheep just doing the same thing over and over because they're comfortable. I'm gonna eat this. See you guys for chest day. Yo, let's go to YouTube. Just got to the gym. It's chest and shoulder day. I'll warm up a little bit and then get to work. Bench, 4 sets, 4 to 6 reps, 275.
There was a kid who everyone underestimated. Too small, too quiet, too ordinary. But every day while they laughed, he worked. In the gym, in the books, in the shadows, he knew one truth. Effort beats talent when talent doesn't try.
Whether you like it or not, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, a lot of us are at war with ourselves. And within that war, you have several battles. Those battles are basically choices. No, I'm not talking about a war that you might find in the Coliseum. I'm talking about a war that's in your brain. So what's your excuse? Is it too cold where you live? Is it too hot where you live? Does it rain too much? Now it's time for some real talk. The biggest purpose in life isn't all that It's how you respect yourself, how you look at yourself. That's an everyday journey. So every day you should be getting after it. One thing in life, this applies to everything in life. Anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't gonna like that. So many times in life, you don't want to be doing what the you're doing. You can't just quit.
I feel kind of dumb, but I miss you.
You have to do your best work when you're at least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the up and do it.
And I'm telling you, if you would just believe it before it happens, if you would just believe, if you would just believe that your day coming, that the sacrifices you are making today, they gonna pay off. But you gotta do me a favor. You can get all this information, you can get around all these people, but if you do not believe, it ain't gonna happen. Oh, but if you believe.
Bro, these wrist wraps, game changer.
I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about our love and how much I miss your touch. I miss being around you.
My belief came from the unseen work. It came from every workout by myself. Not having a best friend or a trainer or someone wake me up. No, it was fighting average alone. And when you fight average alone, what comes out is a fucking savage, a dog, a beast, a monster. If I take my finger off that trigger, that monster dies. The beast dies. The savage dies. And then once I become average again, these people out here who don't like me, they're now in here. They now own space. They're renting space in my head because I've lost the edge.
How many of you can honestly...
There's nobody in here to push me. Only myself. It's me against me. That's it. I got no one to impress. Only myself.
Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am doing my best. Because if you can, you're fucking lying to yourself.
Dips. 2 sets, as many reps as possible.
That's 4 better than the next guy, you ain't gonna fucking make it. Because here's the truth. Losers always talk about how they hate to lose, but they don't do anything about it. But you know what winners do? Winners will do whatever the fuck it takes. Winners will show up and stay late every fucking day until they're winning. Winners will talk to anybody they can that can help them and take the lessons to heart and put them in play. That's what winners do. Losers talk about hating to lose. Losers say they hate to lose. Losers talk about how they want to win. Winners do what the fuck it takes. And that means beating the next guy. If you aren't going to work at your job every day and looking at all the other motherfuckers and thinking, dude, I'm going to beat the shit out of all of you, you don't have what it takes. Winners want to be the best. Winners have pride in being the best. Winners have pride in being dominant amongst their teammates.
Some things will break you, and some things will sharpen you to the point you forget who you were before.
Be afraid and do it anyway. Because there's no courage without fear. Fear means it matters. It means you're outside the lines, exactly where growth lives. Because what if the fear you're avoiding is the same fear that changes everything? No limits are rewritten without it. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Understand that it has no finish line. Pursuit is invisible, inevitable. It's the thing that gives it meaning. The only real failure is never stepping up, not falling short, not the missed shots, but by letting fear set the pace, because the losses are the ones who build you. You don't need perfect, you need guts. Eventually, your competition will fall off. Demand more from yourself than anyone would dare to. Become the standard everyone will dream to reach.
You want to know what it takes to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. It's what goes on when the cameras go off. Hard work, determination, and grit. You will not outwork me. I will get up earlier than you. I will go to sleep later than you. I will put in more hours than you. I will read more than you. I will grow. I will do whatever it takes. I do things to separate myself from everybody. The passion that I have when I speak. The grind that I have when I do what I do. What are you going to do to separate yourself?
If you ain't got more heart than me, if you ain't been working harder than me, if you ain't sacrificed more than me, I'm going to destroy you.
But how's that? Are you set up on YouTube or what
Yeah,
like?
say hi to YouTube. You'll go on my video. Say what up, YouTube.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right.
No pain, no gain.
That's Marcos right there. That's my boy.
No pain, no gain, man.
Yep.
And I'm not retreating. I'm not running. I don't care what they say on paper. I don't care how many games you won. We live by this and we die by this. We don't retreat.
You're not giving 120. You're giving 70. You're giving 60. And you want what these people who's giving sweat, who's giving blood, who's giving tears, you want what they paid for, and it ain't free.
Man, I fucking stink. Good thing I'm the only one here.
It has everything to do with what time you wake up. It has everything to do with how you eat. It has everything to do with how you work out, how you prepare. It has every single thing to do with how you think. And when you want it as bad as you want to breathe, says, I'm willing to make any sacrifice. I'm willing to go through any pain. I'm willing to go through any suffering. I'm willing to go through whatever it takes. So when I get in there and it's me and him one-on-one, that I guarantee you at the end of it, I won't be the one that surrenders. And if you're gonna be the best, the cream of the crop, if you're gonna be the apex, you gotta be it. It has to consume you. You gotta learn how not to give up or how not to give in. And you gotta understand that greatness is within you. And you gotta pull it out. You gotta climb every mountain. You gotta cry if you got to. But whatever you do, you cannot give up. You cannot give in. Nobody ever.
I did what I thought was right. And I got murdered for it. Now I'm back. Why? You shouldn't be alive. It's not right. Neither was killing me. They think you're some kind of god. The man who returned from the dead. I'm not a god. Kill the boy, Jon Snow. Kill the boy.
and let the man be born.
Yo, what's good? Just got home from the gym, showered. Now I'm gonna eat some ground beef, mushrooms, and rice, some avocado. All right, well, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.